Okay, sorry guys. This is gonna have to be a two-part video. I put too much into that intro to lose it, so this has to be a two-part video. This is why Slickhead gets after me about filming with my telephone, because if you screw up, you can't start your footage back, and you run the potential of losing it. Normally, 3 minutes of footage, I'd lope it out and get rid of it, but my wife helped me with that, and I put a little planning into it, so I thought it was a pretty good intro. I apologize, you guys got to watch 2 videos. Hope this don't screw any of y'all up. I don't care about watch hours. I care about my hardcore subscribers, and you guys know who y'all are. Y'all will watch part 1 and part 2, so I don't care how well the video performs. This is for you guys. But here it is, guys. I got that new frame. Y'all saw me carry it in part 1 of this video that I hope you've already watched. Of course, this is my Slabside motor. That's that 2-over front end I've got out of the box. I mean, it's still got caps on all the Zerk fittings, you know what I mean? I ain't even took those off yet. Really clean front end, man. Scored this front end for $700. You ain't gonna beat that, man. Cost you about 12 probably to buy it with shipping and everything. And that's that headlight y'all saw in some videos in the past. I bought it. I think it's a 6 or a 7-inch headlight. Looks kind of big to me. I feel like it might be a little too big for what I'm going for. I've got risers. I do have Springer risers. Oh, shit. They go like that. But I don't have any bars to mock up, or I would have mocked up some bars on it. I was out here just... was out here just working my little butt off. You know, I was just gonna set the motor in it to film y'all, and Terry Massey's hitting me up. You guys, he just texted me, "Am I busy?" Yeah, I'll get back with you, Terry. There we go. Can y'all see how that works? All right, you gotta get the hardware and you mount it. Damn, about lost that headlight, guys. That would have sucked. Oh no, it's bolted in. It ain't going nowhere. I just didn't have it tight. Or does it go on there like that? Slick. Sorry about the shoddy camera work, guys. I'm trying to figure out. Oh no, my bad. I'm retarded. It goes like that. There it goes. Oh yeah. When that lines up with that hole, I guess it should put me in a position to be able to put regular. I don't know. I've never used this before. I had to ask Slick about it, and you know, where do you even get them and all that? Because I normally just go with, but it's getting hard to find the bars that I want that'll work with a Springer handlebar. And technically, these are Prison Supply Hurricane bars, and they're actually a little too. They're not wide enough at the bottom. If you'll notice, I don't have them super cranked down. I can crank them down a little more, but they need to be a little bit wider to fit your riser spread. And finding the bars that I want to fit that's getting hard to do. That's why y'all notice on 2 of my bikes, I'm running this kind of setup. Because the riser's a little bit skinnier, so it allows me to fit a regular bar in it. That, and then I think my pan head as well. Yeah, I've got that same setup on my pan head. And then on this one, I went with the dog bones. Well, no, I've got the same riser set up. See, it replaces your top clamp, same piece. I got 3 of these. Man, these things are like $250 a piece. They're expensive, and that's why I don't want to go that route again. But you can run a bar through here, and you can put these dog bones on here. But these damn dog bones are like $300. So that's $500 for these 2 pieces right here. Plus, you're gonna be $100 in your bars. I mean, hell, you'll be $600 in that setup. It's bitching. It's cool as hell. But shit, man, it's really just kind of expensive, to be honest with you. That's just an old tank I picked up. I'll probably use it. Y'all know me. All them mounts are going to be cut off this frame. All of that right there. will get cut off this frame. Sorry guys, filming with one hand ain't the easiest, so if I lose y'all, I apologize. Video's gonna get better. And of course this is a soft tail frame, and so was that one. This was originally a soft tail frame, but y'all see what I did. Cut all them damn mounts off, cut the frame in half, you know. I cut it up pretty good, you know. You cut it down here right behind the transmission mount, cut it up here, cut it under the seat post, you know, do all of that. Same way on this one, cut it right behind the transmission mount, or that's actually the fifth mount for your transmission. I don't know why these soft tails have them, because they didn't have kickers on them. These were actually designed by Harley for your kickstarters, man, where you kick that transmission, you want some support under it. Other than that, those four right there. Oh yeah, remember I bought that transmission mount when I bought this bike. I had no idea I'd be using it, you know, but I knew I'd use it, but I didn't envision it going on this. So this is a 98 soft tail frame. So is that one. And of course I'm gonna need a smush pipe, because that exhaust won't work with this frame. So I'd have to have a smush. That's regulator bracket's got to be cut off, exhaust pipe, smush pipe, which I have a smush pipe over there. So I couldn't hook that one up. But I just got to going and couldn't stop. I won't use that wheel, I promise. But there's my hardtail kit. I've got it upside down. Y'all hold on just a second. Man, what a Slick's probably laughing his ass off right now. Yeah. Well, hell, it won't go on there right side up. There you go, guys. I'm sorry. My filming's all over the damn place tonight. But there's my hardtail kit. There's my frame. There's my front end. Might use that seat, might not. But here's the ticket, guys. And I've already talked to y'all. But man, look at the amount of oil this damn soft tail's just dumping out. Like, I really don't know if I had. I think I did have a crankcase full, because that damn oil bag is full, like too full. Like, it's almost right to the bottom of that fill. Honestly, with that amount of oil, that's got to be out of the crankcase, because ain't none of it leaked out of that tank. I was thinking when I first saw that oil that, man, that check ball in that seat must be shot, and it's just constantly seeping into it. But I don't think it is constant. I think it slowly seeped while the bike sat all them years. I didn't know it, and the crank was full of oil, and it's just steadily pumping. I mean, that looks like a lot of oil, but in reality, man, that's probably just 3 or 4 ounces. Don't want to get sidetracked, but I've actually got this one sold. You guys know me, I'm not really an Evo guy. I am building one, because I want one cool old school chopper with a modern engine on it. And apparently I got in on the bandwagon right at the beginning, where everybody's starting to do Evos now. I didn't see that trend going. Kid offered me this Evo for that Shovelhead I had, and I took it. Brought this home, thought, well, hell, I'll just build this, and I'll actually have a push start chopper, which that's not what I'm used to, but it's cool. So I mentioned in a video, I'm into this one fairly cheap. So if somebody wanted to commission me to build them a chopper, you know, you can have a cool badass chopper, you know, for not too much money, especially, you know, if you're not a fabricator and you don't have a shop, you don't have a welder, you know, you want a chopper, but you ain't got the means or the skills to do it. I can, man, get somebody into a really cool chopper, big twin chopper for under 10 grand, you know, out the door, under 10, probably around, you know, maybe 8 or 9 on this one, because I got into the bike cheap enough. But I had somebody reach out to me, and was going to put 2 grand down to get the build started. So as soon as I get that one finished up, which will be this winter, and we can do plenty in the wintertime, I'll get that one built. probably build these two at the same time. I'll start building my bike because that's my dream chopper. Although my panhead was my dream chopper, I've got the coveted slab-side motor that I've always wanted. I think those are the coolest chopper motors, man. You got a slab-side motor, you're doing it, bro. But anyway, build it at the same time and build somebody a cool chopper, man, because it's already got the springer. So I basically need a tank, a fender, set of wheels and tires, and a hardtail kit, man. You know, so just a few grand in parts, maybe $3,000 in parts. You know, I said if anybody commissioned it to me, I'd sell that bike for $4,000. Other than that, I want $4,700 cash for it. But if you commission me to build you a bike, we'll consider it part of the budget. It's $4,000 is the bike. I figure $3,000 in parts and pieces that we're going to need. That puts us at $7,000. And with my labor and paint, which you're only going to get one color for that price, you know, $9,000 to $10,000 is where we're going to be. You know, unless the customer wants to, you know, really get out there, man, and start adding up the budget. But you know, a budget-friendly build I could do maybe for $9,000 or $10,000. So, got a new shop opening up in my area tomorrow. It's over in for any of y'all that's from this area, it's over in Lyles, Tennessee. It's in Lyles, Tennessee. It's called Hogwash. Saturday. Over in Lyle on Highway 100. It's called Hogwash. It's on Facebook. Look them up. They're doing a grand opening tomorrow. Supposed to have music and a food truck there. I'm planning on taking the David Mann bike. A couple of my brothers are going to be there. So if any guys are local and you want to come out and meet me, it'd be great. I won't have any t-shirts with me. I wish I did. I'd probably just hand some out. But you guys come and see me. And to that last dude that ordered a shirt from me, man, I'm probably going to refund your money and give you the shirt because I had a tooth pulled this week, and that took my time and my brain and my energy, and I hurt, and I haven't mailed your shirt, bro. I'm sorry. I forget what your name is, but I apologize. Anyway, I want to get going on this one, really get it built, get that customer bike built. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, the transmission. I'm still missing so the big pieces I'm missing are wheels and tires for this bike. Got the hardtail, got the frame, got the tank, got a seat, got fenders, got the front end, headlight, got a tail light. The big pieces I'm missing, because like I said, I'm not using that wheel, is a set of spoke wheels and tires. I need a 16-inch by 3-inch rear wheel. I want a 21-inch by 285 front wheel, because that's what I run on these bikes. As y'all can see, man, it's that spool hub style wheel. I love them. It's what I run. All of them's got it. That one's just got a modern tire on it. So wheels and tires, open belt primary. Got the intake seals, got a carburetor. I need handlebars, wheels and tires, belt drive. I got the plate. I found a transmission today. The guy that I bought the frame from actually sells parts. And he's got a ratchet top transmission. So I hammered out a cash price for him, and then I hit him with, hey, I've got some original pan heads that I would be willing to horse trade. They're worth more on the open market because you try to find 63, 64, 65 OEM outside oiler heads, you won't find them. You won't find anybody that makes them panhead style. You'll find a panhead that's got Shovelhead intake and Shovelhead exhaust ports, like these. I've pointed it out 1,000 times. These are panheads. That's a Shovelhead intake and a Shovelhead exhaust port. Nobody makes an outside oiler. See that oil line? Nobody makes the OEM style heads anymore. So those are pretty coveted heads. I value those at probably $1,500. But I dropped them down to match the price we worked out on that transmission, because I'm not trading down. In value I am, but I don't feel like selling these heads. And if he's willing to just take them, I need that transmission way more than I need these heads. So hopefully I can work out a deal with that dude. But that's what puts me on that. I'm sorry I'm not doing a lot of work, guys, but I have been out here working. Y'all can see where we're at with this one, right? I finally got back to work on it. I got this brake caliper figured out. Got it spaced properly. I got to work on that back fender just a little bit. I got to tweak it that way just a hair. And I think I can do that with the sissy bar. I think the sissy bar is what's cocking me over, so I got to work on that. Like I said, got it spaced like it's supposed to. I ain't ran it back yet. One problem I'm running into is, man, I hope I didn't lose it. My adjuster, there it is. So my gosh damn, where did that fishing hook come from? I just jammed that under my damn finger. Well, where the hell did that come from? My boy's probably been out here messing around. Let me throw that away before it gets under my finger again. But these, this adjuster bolt, you know, it's gonna be right along there by the time the wheel's adjusted properly. But as you guys can see, I'm gonna have to take the caliper off the bracket, because the bracket's got to go through the axle, space the wheel out, then I can put the bracket back on there. But I've still got to cut the brake caliper bracket off the soft tail swing arm I got sitting out there. There's a guy named Grease that he shows you how to do that. You know, my shit, man, if you bought a soft tail frame, hell, cut it off and use it. But if not, hell, go watch his video. Make one like he did, I guess. I don't know. So that's where we're at with that. So we're getting super close to getting to be able to put this one back together. Well, actually, no. Once I get the final fabrication done, it's got to be blown apart, weld up the frame, powder coat it, chrome the sissy bar, get the tins painted, and that biatch is ready to put back together and ride. I've ridden it under the soft tail configuration, which had solid struts. The pistons had been removed, you know, the shocks had been removed, but I've never ridden it with those handlebars, the seat, you know, that configuration anyway. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. Between this 20 minutes and the 2 or 3 minutes I got on that one, it's a good 23, 25 minute. Again, I'm sorry that that it had to be 2 parts. I apologize, but if you mess around while you're filming with your phone, yeah, Terry, I'll call you, bro. Give me a little while. Terry's texting me to holler at him on Messenger. He's got something he wants to show me, I bet. If you're filming with your phone and you touch the screen in the wrong way, you'll blow your footage, and it sucks. I had to do that just now, but man, I felt like that intro was just too good to F off, you know what I mean? So, I ain't fired this bike up in a while, but I gotta ride it tomorrow. And man, what is a chopper video? A chopper channel, you know, if somebody ain't kickstarting something. Man. So, I don't know if y'all know who Phil Donlan is, but he's over in Australia. And the guy's a great fabricator. He's a great mechanic. Really, really awesome video on how to fix a leaking check ball and seat. And basically what he did was, and you've almost got to have, I believe you've got to have pan head push rods. I didn't really follow the video that time, but I do have some non-adjustable pan head push rods. You can adjust your lifter block, your tablets. What you do is you're going to cut that basically in half, because the end of that push rod is exactly like the seat down in your oil pump where your check ball is. You know, you have your feed line right there that feeds your oil pump, and then right there on the top of your oil pump, you have a big screw that goes in, and under that screw there's a spring and a check ball. And when there's no pressure coming from the bike, that spring pushes that check ball down and it sets in a seat. Just like in your carburetor, the needle and seat. It sets down in the seat, and that will stop the flow of oil, my wife makes fun of it, from going to your bike. But over the years, you know, your seat gets pitted, it gets trash in it, your ball gets trash on it, your spring wears out. So if you put a new spring and new check ball in it and that don't work, well, Ralph, it's my time, let's go. Y'all go check his channel out. You have to take the oil pump completely off, and you can put some compound on one of these. Put it down in there and do it like that, and resurface the oil pump. But it's a lot, man. You got to pull everything out, pull the pump off. It's quite a bit to make sure you get that oil pump put back in right, because that is the heart of your bike. But Phil Donlin did a cool video. You pull the check ball and the spring out, cut this in half, and you set that down in there right on your seat, and then you take just a brass hammer and bam. Like, you don't waylay it, but 3 or 4 good firm taps, and you can resurface your seat, and it'll help you. Another good tech tip too is, but you got to remember you did this. You can like, if you know the bike is going to be parked for a while, and you're not going to ride it, like especially when wintertime comes around, you can simply come down here at your feed line, just unhook it, put a screw in the end of your hose, just unhook it, man, and you ain't got to worry about oil filling up your damn crankcase and then it puking out all over your floor. That's a simple thing to do. Or, just take you a simple clamp, like one of these compression clamps, put it right there. If you know you're going to park it for a while, I guess that's showing. Put it right there, clamp the hose off. All kind of things you do if you don't have the skill or the knowledge or the time to fix it like it needs to be fixed. So, but this is Hippie's Chopper Corner. We're the home of the sketchy choppers, so I can give you some sketchy tech tips too. But just don't forget you did that. Don't forget you unplugged your oil line, or don't forget you clamped it off, and you go and you start your bike, and then you start it for engine, and then you blame me for it. So, I get blamed for enough, man. Don't do it. Damn. Yeah, this bike needs some oil. She's only about right there, it looks like. But that's all right. Hell, I got plenty. So, instead of using starting fluid, what I want to do, see how much fuel she got. Damn, she ain't got much. I gotta take it on a ride tomorrow. Good thing I got some gas over there. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna put our hand over the carb, try to. Oh yeah, she's sucking. Let's do one more. There we go. Feel like that's enough primers. Oh man, she was one kick. y'all saw that, she was dead cold. Y'all watched me film for 25 minutes. I didn't slick warm her up, none of that shit. I just figured out it's tough to do it with the intake on it, but if I just block my hand over, she'll suck fuel. That's these Super Bees for you, no accelerator pump. But once she's fired up, she's generally just, that surprised me. A one kick bike, I was pretty happy with that too. But she usually starts right back up. Whew. Well, oh well, I've done it before, y'all seen it. Okay guys, I've bored y'all enough. I hope everybody has enjoyed the video. I hope everybody